This is an anniversary that hasn't brought peace to many of those who attended. Everyone who came to this morning's service lost family members or knows somebody who died in the Rabaul Queen Disaster on the 2nd of February last year. Men, women and children went down with a ship that was overloaded and a ship that had a manifest that didn't have all the names of the passengers. Relatives of those who died shared their experiences. Essie Beaso described how her daughter had to let go of a 2-year-old son who drowned while mother and son tried to swim to safety.
You think that what was on the bottom and stop? That is what happened to little Sam. Time and peace now no go about mother mouse longem. Me do. Semi baby losing you. And she swam.
And these are some of the pictures of the Rabaul Queen as it was preparing to leave Buka. Many of those on board here didn't survive. The ship's manifest says only 379 people were on board when it sank off the Morobe coast. According to information provided by relatives of those who died, there were 560 people on board. 179 passengers remain unaccounted for. And these are pictures many of those in authority don't want to see. The images of survivors minutes after their rescue and the few who arrived in body bags many days later.
We've already said what we want to say. Nobody's listening in the government.
Those like Tommy Yep who are assisting the survivors and relatives say it's difficult for Papua New Guinean families to put the matter to rest because they don't have a body to bury.
Isla something I've been come up here, I was dream and tasole. I was beginning to go away. And big pla pain too much low life low me pla.
Reverend OALA ARUA's son was the ship's engineer. His grandchildren are still waiting for their father to come home.
I am engrossed in heartache. How am I going to explain to them in a few long years' time that the loss is actually real?
It has been a difficult journey over the last 12 months. Yesterday, the Prime Minister put the police commissioner and the police minister on notice. He said the police don't have an excuse for not acting on the recommendations of the Commission of Inquiry report. But even with that political statement, the relatives and the survivors say the O'Neill-Dion government has shown and still is showing a lack of will to act on the recommendations. Scott WAIDE, National EMTV News, Lae.